Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I should not have turned the desktop audio on yet. Sorry about that. But hello, what is up, everyone? Welcome to the Tuesday night stream. So tonight we are doing some more Orc Kingdom because I was a dum-dum and forgot to get a group together for Garth's Spoon. I asked around, but only 2 people responded, so I need to make sure I have that fully set for Friday, because that's the plan for Friday, hopefully. So anyways, before we start with anything else, Alexa, tell us an interesting fact. There's our interesting fact about Alaska. So anyways, tonight, I do not know if we will be doing both Rainmist Reach or Emerald Marsh. In fact, I think I have to decide which one we're going to do first. And I did not set the wheel up for that, so, hold on. I'm going to get a coin real quick. You can flip the coin. So we'll do that right now. Heads for Rainmist Reach, tails for Emerald Marsh. Emerald Marsh, it's tails. It landed on tails. Actually, that was a bad flip. I'm gonna do it again. It landed on tails again. So, fate wants us to do Emerald Marsh. So, yeah. That's tonight. So then tomorrow will be, well, tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, so there is no stream tomorrow. Because I don't stream on Wednesdays anymore. If you didn't get that part anymore. So anyways, but Thursday will be more the finale of the last part of episode 2 of Trials and Tribulation. The part where we actually gets to murder. Well, anyways, so I think we should just start the game, you know? I have no other announcements. Oh, sorry, Nachakuma's not here tonight, so, gotta. Yeah. So yeah, I decided to start right outside Nevaeh, the church's chamber. Also, happy March, everybody. So. You rendered quite an unparalleled service to us as an envoy of Gaia and Itavia. Look at the partnerships you have secured from the allies across the world. Nevaeh is now ready. Before the day of battle is upon us, Gus will tell you who to contact and how. Thanks. I'll take it from here. Gus walks towards you, no hint of levity in his motions. All right, Nitavia. I'll need you to contact a representative from each division. First, Andre, the Templar's commander, as well as Smith and Annalisa. And that engineer you recommended before, Augustus, I believe. You'll need to head to Kakarot Forest to notify him. Tell him to begin enacting the plan we have discussed previously. You nod, a bit surprised the church wasted no time opening contracts with Augustus. You wonder if they ran afoul of his bad temper while trying to secure his cooperation. After you notify everyone, please take a little time off and visit Port Scandia. You're surprised by Gus's suggestion. You turn toward Merely. Remember how the place you grew up and the place where Merely was awakened within you. Shall we return? It's been a while since you've been home, Merely whispers, sensing your uncertainty. You had quite an adventure since you left home, one thing leading to another. That and all that. Your friends will probably be surprised of how much you've grown. Gus smiles warmly at you. So, oh, why? Hmm, hmm. Oh, okay. I was looking through something and it just, guess it doesn't matter too much. Hmm. All right. You tell Andre what the Grand Bishop and Gus said. So that means the troops are prepared and the airships are almost ready. We've been preparing for some time now, so we're ready for deployment at a moment's notice. As you're about to leave, Andre reaches out and stops you. Nightavia, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for the way I treated you before. It's hard to look beyond past experiences, but I'm thankful for that. Despite my bluster, you remained always willing to serve, and that's why I respect in you. What I respect in you. You cannot conceal your surprise after hearing Andre's words. It seems like he struggled with admitting his own faults. You can see it in the expression on his face. This is the moment where you became best boy for me. I've seen your talent firsthand and heard about it via reports too. In Voyavgar, no, someone of your caliber will not be overcome by the Shadow Knight's power. Perhaps from the very beginning, a war against the demons was inevitable, and you were sent to us to oppose them. You pat Andre on the back to cheer him up, saying that with the ensemble might of Terra's forces, the Shadow Knight would be defeated and the world would enjoy a new age of peace and prosperity. A new beginning. Yeah, I could use a vacation. Andre gazes out on the shoulders, lost in thought. As you walk towards Anastasia, you find her with a familiar figure. Does the music stop again? The music stopped again. There we go. This armor is so stuffy. Why would humans wear these heavy metal suits? Oh, hush you. You're a Templar now, and the uniform comes with that. Do you even know how long it took me to craft a suit of armor that fits you right? So busy. If we weren't readying for war, you'd still have a lot of basic training to complete before you saw the action in the field. Fine, fine. Say, isn't that Nightavia? The two notice you. You greet Anastasia and Odom, relaying the message that the Grand Bishop and Gus gave you. Looks like the big guns are being delivered and set up even as we speak. If you happen to find any blueprints, bring them over to me. I'm never too busy to take a special request from you, Nightavia. Nightavia, thanks for all you have done for me. Surely we'll see each other again on the battlefield. No matter how many demons they throw at us, we'll lay them low and seize victory. You look at me airily, then you smile at both Annalisa and Odom, letting them know that you're proud to have them as friends. Oh my gosh, I never unmuted the audio. Ha, that's up it. Whoops, sorry about that, y'all. Ah, Natavia, what brings you back? Augustus greets you with a wide grin. You tell Augustus about the orders from the Grand Bishop and Gus. Everything is ready. I have made several new robots. I caught wind that you were last one. You were the one that recommended me to the church. A wise decision indeed. I'll have to tell you, Nightavia, it's not just me that's getting ready to fight. Every engineer in Kakarot Forest is preparing to help out. We all want to do our best and ensure the demise of those demons. I certainly hope you're fired up, too. I won't allow you to be defeated by those demons. After all, you're my best pilot. Geez, thanks. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known how to operate the turret. You know? We're good friends. Work out. I don't know what the last part was supposed to be. I just started mumbling as I took a drink of water. And that was the whole point of the joke. Hey, Nightavia, come here and let me take a look at you. Sheila's warm smile reminds you of the comfort of home. Sheila grabs your shoulder and stares at you. You feel a bit embarrassed and ask how things are going in Scandia. The creatures in the forest are still a bit loopy, but other than that, we're doing just fine. Everyone's been looking forward to seeing you again. We heard a lot about you from the merchants who sail into port. It seems everyone has a crazy Nightavia story from some far-flung region. Sheila is really excited. We're trying to save the world and help people. You're trying to save the world and help people wherever you go. That's the same Nightavia I've always known. It always makes me happy when people tell us the good things about you. Sheila smiles at you aimurely. You reassure her that you will keep training to keep the world safe from the Shadow Knight and his evil goons. Oh, you don't have to convince me. I'll know you can do everything you can. The chef wife hands you a package. Compared to the wonders of Nevea, these are not. There's not much a sleepy fishing town can offer, but we all chipped in a bit and put a little something together for you. I hope you like it. We keep praying for the safety of this town, and your safety too. Sheila turns to Merrily. Be sure to keep Nightavia safe, like you have up until now. It is, as ever, my honor. Merrily smiles at the chef's wife. You feel a heartache. You feel your heartache from home and hold back the tears that threaten to escape your eyes. After a brief talk with the village chief wife, you ruminate the enemies you must face. Besides the strongest in Voya Gaia, the Shadow Knight, there's also the demon Investigate. Nightavia, what will you do now? The sorrows in your eyes prompt Sheila to tenderly ask you that question, just like in the past. You tell her that you will soon return to Nevea to receive orders from the Grand Bishop. I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but I may have a moment of your time. A fatigued-looking soldier approaches you. Nightavia, Lord Gus has sent me to pass on a message. The Grand Bishop wants you to return to Nevea. Immediate visit Barry, the Sky Tower Guardian. You'll hear about the situation from him. The Sky Tower? That mighty elder stretching Elsifer rushing into the clouds. According to legend, the vastness encloses untold treasure. These treasures, guarded by the ancient beasts, fantastically transform into magic by magic means. Things are still unclear. You inquire about the Sky Tower. I'm just confused as you about that. Except for what we know of the legends, the tower still remains a mystery. If you're ready, set forth to see Barry in the west wing of the city. Now go, child. I wish you a smooth journey. We will pray for you. Sheila pats your shoulders with eyes full of warmth. Suddenly, you feel pricking sensation back of your neck. Okay, this is... Wait, no, hold on. He has to go do this first. Also, I just realized we still have to do, Battlefield. Okay, so let's talk to Barry. So this is information on Sky Tower. Tonight would have been Tonight is actually Sky Realm, but Nightavia is only level 62, so she can't do Sky Realm yet because he has to be level 70 to do Sky Realm. You asked Barry about the info about the Sky Tower. Oh, you must be Nightavia. I've heard you like to ask a lot of questions. Yes, I am under orders to guard the Sky Tower. Not long ago, the Grand Bishop opened the seal that lies on top of the tower. Lucky you, you've been granted entry. I imagine you've heard all the stories about the Sky Towers. Towers filled with books, armors, weapons, and relics from antiquity. Also masteries, card breakthroughs, he said weapons. Loyalty points, dragon points. That's all I can think of that he didn't mention. The Grand Bishop didn't really say why he's letting you in the Sky Tower. I'd prepare yourself to face some pretty mean demons, though. You'll want to bring in some kind of magic weapon, something capable of subduing demons. How about I bring a lot of people who are, like, super, super strong? Because this is a 40-person event. And plus it's Sky Realm tonight, Barry. Gosh, get it right. You nod with steel expression, showing your willingness to enter the Sky Tower. Inwardly, you thought how you ever survived the Shadow Knight with his minions. Barry, okay. If you have more questions about the Sky Tower, don't hesitate to ask me. Oh yes, one more thing. You should know that each floor of the Sky Tower is guarded by a mirror image creature of terrible strength. Take care, Nightavia. Alright, cool. Suddenly you feel a prickling sensation on the back of your neck. He even merely could tell something odd is happening. Master, what troubles you? Do you need to talk? Merely looks at you with concern. You shake your head, not uttering a word, but the feeling of aggregation and unease creep into your mind again. Wow, Nightavia, stop right there. Wait for me. Gus catches up with you, gasping and out of breath. I found you at last. The Grand Bishop wants me to bring you an extremely important message. Gus pauses and catches his breath, then continues. After countless hours of preparation, the Templar and the Alliance army will launch an attack on the regions currently occupied by the Shadow Knights. These areas are also severe as the basis of Dark Legend, Belcher Valley and Blizzardburg. The battle will be bloody, fierce, so be ready for the worst. And for that, the Grand Bishop wants to relay it to you in person. I need to go notify him. Please return to Nevaeh as soon as you are ready. I'm already in Nevaeh. Okay, blah, 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 whatever. It's blah, 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 whatever. I'm already level 60. I'm just gonna do that because the internal codex is right here, so. That's just basically, if you want to go in there, you can go rewatch all the, you can go watch old cutscenes. My only use I've ever had for it was to show how awesome Savior looks. It's the only thing I've ever used it for, to be fair. Oh, we'll get into Savior later. Mainly because my Reaper is level S13 now, so we're only 2 levels away from S15. Atavia, here you are. I can hardly believe it. Vania smiles gently, then looks around, signaling to those around you to leave the hall so you two can be alone. All the followers bow respectfully to the Grand Bishop. They follow all of the hall quietly. Before I explain everything, I want to give you a precious item. You're the only person in the world who could be capable of controlling its powers. Bemis places the Grand transformed orb into your outstretched palm and curls your fingers around it. There. Now let's get down to business. Bemis smile fades, his eyes fixed straight ahead. An envoy of Gaia will be contacted by Eidolons, formed of and shaped by the power of Gaia. If the Eidolon accepts the envoy, they will join and your power will grow. But even after an Eidolon's acceptance, some envoyes pursue even more powers until they cannot control it anymore. The Grand Bishop sighs comprehensively. Oh, right. I suppose you've heard from Gus. It's true. A war that will determine our future has already begun. The Alliance has infiltrated Vulture Valor and Blizzardburg. Our forces are desperately battling the Shadow Knight's Dark Legions. We must do whatever we can to devote all of our manpower and materials to the cause. We cannot afford to lose this war. Vianius intones grimly. You know what? I am sorry. I thought the stream was going to be this stream might not be at all for Ramus Reach or Emerald Marsh, because I totally forgot about Vulture Valor and Blizzard Berserk, but I really want to do all of the Battlefront stuff with you guys on stream, so. So we might dedicate this entire stream to that. We must do whatever we can to vote. Okay. I have dispatched 2 archbishops to Vulture Valor and Blizzardburg to assist our knights, and I hope you can head to those areas and learn more about the war progress. Please deliver these instructions to Bilmuth, the Bishop of Vulture Valor. I'm trusting you to take this to the front line safely. Venus generally hands you a letter. Okay. We're going to quickly take this quest. So this is kind of like our Battle Knight extraordinaire. I have no idea what that really means, but it could be fun, right? Alright, cool. So, we'll go grab the other quests. But for now, we're gonna go to Vulture Valor, give the letter to the bishop, do all of the Battlefront quests. You get Bedmith the Grand Bishop's letter. He reads it, he takes it eagerly, nodding so he expected you. The Grand Bishop worries so. I'm old enough to know who you are, Nightavia, envoy of Gaia. I'm Besmont. Pleased to meet you. He gives you a warm smile. The warfare in Vulture Ballard has quickly escalated. One person is in charge of the soldiers in each war zone. He explains, pointing to some of the people who you have already met. The Alliance Army of Trado Highlands, the Markers, the Loyal Legions of the Sable Windgrass, the logistical group of the Sankey Alliance, they're all here, working together to fight this wretched war. Child, go greet your old friends. I think they'll be most happy to see you. My blessing shall be with you always. Alright, let's go do the Markers one first. I'm still in shock over how much ground we have lost in this battle in such a short amount of time. Ballard anxiously scrutinizes his new report. You ask Ballard to brief you on the current situation. Simply put, we're in a bit of a standstill. A strong lion roar army base occupies the front lines. With that there, the Blacktooth City should be easy to take, but it's turning out to be a far more difficult operation than anticipated. Ballard gazes at the mountain stronghold. Natavia, you're one of us, a proud member of deviantART. It is your obligation to help us. No matter what happens, the Blacktooth City must fall. The king cannot afford any setbacks in this battle. Mummer! Now, technically, for these streams to go on, we only need to do one of the Battlefront quests, but we're gonna do them all. I'm gonna do them all. Brave warriors, now's not the time to fall back or flatter. We will defend the stronghold with our last breath. Mummer paces as he calmly yet firmly barks the orders to his soldiers. You interrupt Martyrs to inform him about your knowledge of the situation and that you have come here to help. I didn't think I'd actually see you back here so soon, Octavia. I hate to say it, but we could really use your help out there. Mummer's brief description of the situation proves it to be quite serious. Based on scout reports, I sent Shallon out to secure a relay location back near Blacktooth Mountain. If we are to win this battle, that location is key. Recently, Shallon sent a request from her troops. He's stubborn to the last. I know he wouldn't ask for help unless he really needed it, so his request really worries me. Mummer shifts a long gaze to the battle outside. Our enemies are not fools. I'm almost certain they attacked this area in order to isolate Shannon. My reinforcements can't get to him. Mummer balls his hands into a fist as he speaks, his voice thick with frustration. Octavia, I need you to make your way into the enemy territory to rescue Shannon. We'll do our best to clear a path for you. Or I can pew my way through everything. Oh, wait, get your butt out here, Ayako. Ayaya. Let's go for the volunteers. We'll just take care of these two guys real quick. No, the Forsaken soldiers are people we never ever really have to worry about, ever. Nativia, I'm so glad to see you. Now it makes sense why the enemy's lines have thinned. Jalen wipes blood from his face with the back of his hands as he grins at you with relief. We managed to hold our own down here for the time being, but I think Tanala could use your help. Jalen casts a worried gaze towards the fortress nesting on top of the mountain. Nativia, we need you to take some supplies up to the mountain to Tanya. She will need them to help her endure the battle that's coming. Jalen bites his lips as he gazes worried up the mountain. Where are those carts? Jalen whirls around to assess the progress of the soldiers are preparing the supplies. Within moments, they wheel up the supply cart. Nativia, this cart needs to reach Tanata as soon as possible. The road up to the fortress is overrun with enemy soldiers, so you'll have to fight your way there. I have a small band of troops to accompany you through that gauntlet. We cannot fail. Tanasa needs those supplies no matter what. Easy enough. You charge to the front lines of the fortress, the supply cart firmly in tallow before you. The supplies! Hurry up, help Nativia with the supplies. Tanasa rushes to your side as she catches the side of you, nearby the soldiers taking the cart from your grip. I don't know why, but every time I see you, I'm filled with hope. This is just like old times. You and me fighting shoulder to shoulder. She grins at you with elaboration and relief. It honors me to fight by your side, Nativia. Let me bring you up to speed with the situation. Tanasa unrolls the map in front of you. This is where we are, next to a powerful elite force that must be eliminated. Whatever resistance you have faced up until this point, and will be far intense from here on out. At Tanasa's shriek, she points to a few locations on the map. Our goal is to destroy the enemy's artillery troops here. They are currently swarming the alien barrier. She reaches across the map to a specific location. Take this flag. Once you've taken the barrier, raise it up here. We'll do our best to hold back the worst of the resistance while you carry out the mission. Make sure that my husband knows that the flag is once raised. He'll know that I have completed the mission and delivered the honor to his name. With a grim expression, Tanasa presses the flag into your hands. Oh, fuck. Things have been fighting me. Jesus Christ. Talk about an adventure. Alright. Now that we have done that, now let's go fight these. Hi. Everything fire! Nailed it. Now let's open this flag. Oh, you want to go for round 2, huh? 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 I'll go for round 2. Anything trying to fight us here? I got this. Hi, yeah. And that is how you quickly aggro everything near you. I'm not really good at having... Let's just go. Go speak with Odom. By the way, this is definitely the Battlefront special. So, I never expected this, but I totally forgot this was a thing. So, and so, with the Battlefronts, you can do the Battlefronts every day, and it's a good way to get, your guild tokens. Now, if you're like Natavia and are not in a guild, yeah, it's not really that beneficial to you, but if you are in a guild, like, the Reaper, the Bard, and the Guardian, it's very important to get, like, expanded warehouses and stuff. Once you reach the Lion Roar Army's strategic base, you explain to Odom the situation on the mountain. He lifts his head to glaze at the flag blowing in the distance. Warriors, take heart! Our flag waves amidst the chaos. Time to take the Black 2 city is for now. For the king! For the marker! Odom roars his battle cry for every marker and warrior nearby. That my Talia. When Odom gazes at the flags again, it is beaming with pride. You also gaze at the flag waving in the wind, the symbol of the alliance you helped to forge with your hard work. Nearby soldiers cry out in celebration. The tide of the war is about to change in your favor. Things may be brightening now, but I don't know how long it lasts. Based on my experience, I don't know how long this advantage can last. The Dark Legion must already know their setback. We must prepare for the backlash. We have to figure out a way to avoid the Scourgery artillery. Odom gazes towards the Dark Legion's face, his expression darkened with worry. Suddenly, a sound cannon fires crackles through the air as flashes like streak across the sky. The Dark Legion has already begun to fight back. Oh no, there isn't much time. Hurry, report back to Ballard. Whatever you do, he must receive this. Anxiously, Odom pushes a battle report into your hands. Hold on, I need to do something. I recently got logged out of my Twitch account on this computer, and it's just like, well, now I have to. I forgot to do that before streaming. I got a little worried. So we should be good now. I should be in my own chat again. So alright. It fired again, didn't it? Ballard stares grimly at the mountain fortress. Determined not to waste time, you describe the situation that you stressed the report towards Ballard. This battle is beyond anything that I imagined it to be. History is in the making as we speak. Yep. You don't even know the half of it. Ballard's searching gaze rolls over the battle report. Alright! That's one. So let's go talk to Kara. Good to see you again, Nightavia. Kara greets you with a warm smile. The Hunter's village has received word from the church. They want us to prepare for the upcoming battle. The village has received lots of help from the church already, but I'm still worried. I can't just idly sit by. Despite my insecurities, I have completed faith in battle competence of our youth. They grew up in hard times. They know what it means to fight for what they got. Some of their battle skills have surprised the skills of some of the church's soldiers. Of course, we'll all be at the front lines doing our part in protecting this world. My son Dallin and the Stonehammer tribe chief, Ailman, have formed a volunteer army that is currently garrisoning the joint camp into the southwest. Please help me out by checking in on them. I feel a lot better knowing you are there. Alright, we have Envoya Pass to go to. Okay, cool. And then we also have more damage to put in. If I remembered this, I would have made this a whole stream thing. I would have just said, you know what, we're just gonna do... I want to make sure everything in this camp is ready before Tanner and Emmer get back. Dylan murmurs to himself as he calculates what there's left to prepare at the camp. You squeeze in a quick reading before asking Dylan about the current situation. If there's any way you can help, you're all over it. It's the same issue as has always been. Our defense are stretching thin. Rachel is overseeing this construction and maintenance, but we never had enough helping hands. Could you do me a favor and go check up on her for me? Dylan pats you on the shoulder, smiling encouragingly. As you approach the joint operation camp, you see everyone hard at work. Even the best hunters are present, preparing for their gear of war. So we meet again, Nightavia. There's so much to do around here that it's a wonder I can even remember the breeze. Rachel takes a glance around, looking quite exhausted. Ah, there you are. I could use your help around here. Take a look at that. Rachel points out to a barricade surrounding the camp. I don't think that barricade could withstand another attack. It doesn't help that the arrows the separatists shoot are dipped in the course of poison. Without those barricades, we don't stand a chance out here. There's some lumber in the storage area and right back. I would love it if you could repair the barricades for me. Once you're done with that, go see if there's anything you can help Dallin with. I know you'd rather fight, but it would improve our chances if this barricade is fixed first. Yeah, you're right. I would rather fight. I have guns. That's why I specialized in guns. So that I could go out and pew 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 my way to victory. Not be a repair person. If I wanted to be a support, I would have been a bard again. I have a bard, so I can make that joke. Okay. There, the barricades are finished. You find Dallin to report your progress and ask if there's anything you can do to help. When will Rachel learn that our best warrior is not destined to be a laborer? Thank you! Dallin flashes you an apologetic smile. I'm glad you're back. I need you to help me with a little situation. Dallin gazes in the direction of the Sapper army base, the toxic fortress. As you can see, we're locked into a heavy battle with the Sapras. We need to push back their forces against and gain the advantage. Dallin points at an unrolled map on the table beside him. We can only do so much. I need you to go to the front lines, meet with Tanner and Elman, and help them contain the situation. On your way there, take down any Sapper you see. Fight alongside the soldiers will boost their morale. Each less Sapper to kill will only make the situation easier on all of us. Haha! That's right! Come on, you lousy fish brains! Tanner taunts the enraged nearby Sapras. Ah, there you are, Nightavia! You just missed all the fun! I just finished chopping down two rather burly-looking sapras at once. Well, good for you. Tanner grins, his eyes widened from excitement to battle. One quick glance is enough to know that Tanner has everything under control. You still ask for help. Might as well not waste the trip. Help? You're talking to the wrong man. Everything's just peachy here. Working with Alman really does help the matter. Speaking of which, and Tanner takes a look towards the fortress. I'm actually worried about the big guy. He was just in charge. He's just charged in there without second thought. How about you go see how he's doing? I would sure hate to lose these lame brains. Tanner snickers at his own remark. Alright, you lousy fish brains, come at me! You don't stand a fight against me! Tanner laughs himself back into the heat of battle. Since your help doesn't seem to be needed here, you decide to take Tanner's suggestion and go find Amon! Perhaps it'd be better use there. Yeah! And take care of the elder cultist. Now we go for the warlocks. I did not go for another snake heart. Okay, that was not the plan. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have to sneeze. I feel really bad that I feel like this. There we go. That was easy. After a violent struggle, you eventually make it into camp to find Amon and his soldiers battling the statures of the area. The outcome does not look promising. Octavia, what are you doing here? Breathless from fighting, Amon glances at you in surprise. Quickly, as not to distract Amon too much, you explain your situation. He gestures with a nod of his head in the opposite direction. If you can take out that monster over there, that would be swell. Amon swinging his axe again, not minding to hit you with it. I heard recently that the separate war priest war cry which summoned a deep-sea monstrosity. This made an already terrible situation worse. I can't fight against that sea creature. It blocks every single one of our attacks. Amon grits his teeth, snarling in frustration. Tanner thinks I'm practically invincible. The fool. I know you can succeed where I could fail. Slay the monster and make sure the minions know about it. While you're at it, might as well take out some of those priests too. Those sappers will tumble right out of their scales when they see their precious weapon slain. Amon chuckles his picture to sight. You think your puny self can handle all that? I mean, I may be small, but I'm a strong, small creature thing, human. Yeah. Alright, let's go! Alright, let's go. Needed to heal. Taking out the war priest! Ha! Taking out these guys are a piece of cake! Also, I was dead. I like how I said this is a piece of cake, and this is now only the second one I failed. Alright. Nailed it. And now, more moose speed mint. Fusing. You fools! Probably report to Almond the deep sea monstrosity's defeat. What an invigorating battle! I'm gonna let you on a little secret. I'm afraid of octopi, so I'm glad that thing's gone. You better not breathe a word of this to Tanner, you understand? Your secret's safe with me, Almond. The sound of the decent war horn cries and breaks the rhythm of battle. It seems as though it's coming from the joint operation camp. That signal is coming from our side. Our mission, here, it's done. Troops, fall back! As we relaunch the game. This is how things are sometimes. Just how we have to deal with it.
Thank you for listening to Seaberg1000.com. To support our station, check out our web store on the site. We also have an eBay store. Search Seaberg Music Library, Inc.
Alright, we're logging back in. Pew, pew, pew. His key that you should find Tanner. Okay. You tell Banner that the retreat has been sounded. He has to obey and withdraw. I'm ready. How much longer will those giants nag? Banner growls while pushing away the sapper corpse. Here's the current battle coordinates. Please take them to Dallin in the camp. He'll know what to do. Banner hands you a note with the bombing coordinates and timing on it. You gave Dallin the information while informing him about the situation at the toxic fortress, hoping that he's in a better mood to receive your news than Tanner has been. Perfect! I've been waiting for this. It looks like you're a key component to this board, Nightavia. Your work is paying off. Please tell my mother, Kara, about the current situation. Daniger scans through the list, moving to begin the artillery preparation. Also, I have a quick question. Did stream go out at any point? I didn't really notice it going out at any point. Like, I didn't know why Aura Kingdom suddenly just, like, dropped on me, but it was just... Kara's eyes narrow as she gazed at the separate stronghold while you report the news. I doubt any of this has stopped the Sopras. If anything, it's only made the skimmage worse. However, I have to keep positive. We needed this victory. It's apparent that we cannot win this war without your help. We need you, Nightavia. Alright. Who logistics of war? Every day there's more wounded soldiers. It's beginning to be too much. If I can't keep up with their care, their conditions will worsen. Brazil, the Camellia frankly rampages through her medical supplies with her face pale and stressed with exhaustion. Nightavia, you have no idea how relieved I am to see you. I am so staffed short. It's not even funny. It's not like it was ever, but anyways, could you please help me administer these healing agents to the patients? Camellia addressed us to the emergency outward crowded wounds awaiting their treatment. This medicine is from the markers. As healing potions, they work wonders, but sometimes they have strange effects with unpredictable side effects. Camellia passes a bottle of potion to you. Study each patient as you administer the drug. If you see any side effects, act immediately to remedy the situation. I'd hate to lose any of our soldiers to this medicine side effect, but if I don't give it to them, they'll die anyways. So this one's simple. Get potion. Wait for a response. Don't feel anything? Comfort! Okay, no. I was trying to give it to the... So? Confusion? Punch. They feel better now. Alright. To the other marker! And now? But I don't feel anything yet. Comfort! I feel so much better. Thank you. Being a nurse is an exhausting work. After treating a few patients, you update Camellia on your progress, then wearily you return to your work. I'm lucky to have you here. And so is every soldier in this building. I don't know how much we could cope without you. Camellia flashes a smile, then turns to continue to work. She seems a little stressed and more focused than before. Things seem to be calming down. Here. I'll take it from here, Nightavia. I know there's a lot of other people around here that could really use your help. With you around, I know we can win this war. So this one's a little different where you have to just know where you're... It's just about time to restock the stronghold again. Juno looks against the supply cart for a much needed break. Not sure how useful you'll be, Nightavia, but if you're looking for something to do, this cart is full of supplies that need to visit each of the camps for restocking. My helping hands are off on assessment right now, so it's just been me, myself, and I delivering all these supplies. A man can only do so much. If you could deliver those supplies to the front lines, that would be fantastic. Or are you still being a whip, Juno? Still being a whip? It's been a while since I got to call you a wimp, Juno. This box here is going to the Lion Roar Army base. Next should be head over to the Volunteer encampment. Finally, this box needs to make it to the Assault and Atrocity Glen. What each camp needs is different, so try not to mix up the supplies, alright? So yeah, now we're just we're being Aaron. We're being an Aaron person. At last! Provision! I thought they'll never get to you. You, over here, help Natavia carry these things in. An excited monitor barks orders that appeared nearby recruits. It must have been a difficult journey. Send my thanks to the logistics team. Without another word, Mum returns, calling out more orders while scanning through the battle notes. Natavia, now you're delivering supplies? Is there anything you can't do? Just set that down over there, and I'll tell someone to take it in. Alright, that was quick. Thanks, Talon, for being quick. Natavia, you don't know how much this means to us. You are in our debt. Thank you. And now turns to you, turns to call out someone for carrying the supplies inside. I knew I would receive the goods eventually. I didn't expect you would be the one to deliver them, though. I don't think I can thank you enough for your continuous selflessness. All right, you're welcome, Juno. I did your work. You informed Juno about the successfully delivering the supplies. Huh. Looks like you're pretty useful around here after all. Imagine that. Maybe we'll even get a shot at a decent break now. Weak from exhaustion, Juno can barely keep up his own head out, with much less without dragging his feet. I'm sure there's other folks around here who could use a hand. If you got the energy for it, go see what they got. It was a young Juno drowsily did not to the side and new things. Our next goes over here. Does anyone here know how to operate a chipper? Chipper operator wanted. Are there any chipper operators out there? You watch the mirror drip person to person, asking each one for assistance. Oh, Natavia, fancy seeing you here. Say, you know how to operate a chipper, per chance. Merely pins to you with a hopeful smile. We stationed at the logging camp east of here. The Doors have delivered us a few of their newest chippers, but no one knows how to operate them. I've seen you pilot Dwarven machinery before, so I'm hoping you can help me with this. If you think you can and you're interested, go talk to Wilson at the logging camp. He'll get this all set up. I'm running around just doing a lot of things for just a lot of different people. That's really what these are. Logistical nightmares is just do these stuff. The logging camp is well stocked with brand new chippers. The tanks are still on them. The place, however, is a void operators controlling them. So you're the pilot merely dug out of the woodwork. Alright, hurry up and strap yourself into one of these machines. Pick anyone you like. They're all the same. And fire it up. Your task is to guide a chipper into the forest and chop down some of the trees here. Just watch out for the game birds. They're pesky creatures. The chippers itself may be complicated, but at least its defense system is pretty basic. Use it to drive away the game birds that try to attack you. The chipper seems really good at letting you know when they're approaching danger. I like this one. So now really all you have to do is this. 1, 2, 3. Jump out to get higher. Get your moose movement back, and then boom. A cart full of lumber. Alright, back. You inform Merrily that you have finished the task Winston had for you. Is there anything else you can do around here? Oh, nice. Thanks, Octavia. I didn't manage to find any more of chipper operators, but I think the lumber you gathered should be enough to last us a good while. Merrily looks around, tapping the tip of her pen against her chin. She thinks of something else you could do. Well, I do remember seeing someone saying that the blacksmith is looking for assistance. Maybe you could talk to Sheep for something to do. What do you mean our materials reserves are gone? What about the logistic team? Why can't they bring more? You're glad you're not the soldier taking the brunt of a Shep's anger. Shep continues to scream at the soldier until he had enough. Once dismissed, the new recruit scurries off in a fluster, leaving Shep to grumble and pace. Sheep is clearly still unhappy. Why is finding good help so difficult these days? I can't believe we're reduced to collecting scrap metal from the battlefield. Shep sighs as he pauses to glance at his depleted metal reserves, then lifts his gaze once he notices you're there. Oh, Octavia, come in. You weren't standing there too long, were you? I hired soldiers that are too gutless to go out to the battlefield and collect scrap metal. I know you won't let me down, though. Could you go out there and collect a few bits of metals for me? It's those gutless soldiers' armor. Anything for you, Shep! You hand Shep all the scrap metal you picked up from the battlefield. I couldn't expect the supply soldiers to carry out such a dangerous mission. You're the only one who could have helped me. Shep chuckles as he looks at the scrap metal in his hands. This is the best. This can all be recast. You've been great help. Shep inspects each of the scrap metal pieces you have brought back. You tell Shep it was nothing and ask if there's anything else you can help with. I know Callie is definitely in need of some help. He was just here asking after you. You should go and see what he wants. Natavia, where were you when I needed you the most? You're the only one who can help me mix the potion properly. If you don't hurry up, I'll never get this list of medicine made in time. Kelly shakes a test tube in one hand and drops the ingredients in the pot with the other. You walk up to Kelly, gently tap her shoulder, and ask how you can help. You're here at last. Where have you been? Kelly's face brightens up in a radiance gleam. Well, there's a few medical ingredients here. Listen carefully and put the correct pots and ingredients in the pots. Alright, so are you ready? Then let's start blending it. First, I need beer powder. Because beer powder! Fuck yeah! Where's the beer powder? I forgot. Oh, there it is. And boom! Great! You used the correct ingredient. Now we can proceed. Next, I need red salmon. It's right next to the pot. Cool. And boom! You used the grain. Now we can proceed. I need crystal fragments. How did I guess? And use the correct one. Ah, the ingredients for the search stage have been added correctly. Let's see what we have. You give Callie the bottle of finished potion to inspect. Well, it passes the taste test. No problems here. Nothing looks odd about it, either. We'll let this potion sit for a while before trying this one on the patients. I knew someone would come to my aid eventually. Thank you, Nightavia. If you have more time to spare, remember to come back again and help me cook some more potions, Callie exclaims. I would have to come back tomorrow. But it's fine. We got one more for Vulture Ballard. Nativia, you came just in time. I never thought I'd find anyone to help. He asked him what had happened. Well, the Pioneer are planning to parachute from Black Sea City. They feel that in doing so, they can break up the enemy line of defense from behind. Unfortunately, you gotta be pretty damn skilled to parachute in. Not many people fit the bill. I'd join the battle myself if I only had the strength. You wouldn't catch me waiting around here until doomsday, that's for sure. I tell you, I think you might be perfect fit for the job. As strong as you are, I think this will be a cakewalk. Would you please lend a hand? You'll find the raiding party atop of the platform in the highest point at Black Sea City. They'll talk you through the whole battle plan. Set up as soon as possible. Don't delay. The enemy could discover the plan at any moment. This quest is a team quest, so it's significantly more difficult. We recommend that you attempt it in a party. Fuck that shit! We don't have time to get a party together. So, this means that we're gonna need to take more time to damage everything. First things first. You really want you learn to challenge her to Hermione, hoping that she can explain the battle plan in more detail. Well, I see. Well, in that case, let me tell you what you need to know about parachuting. Before us lies the Dark Legion base. We'll use that high terrain to our advantage to make our glide in. We need to land in an empty area just behind the enemy army camp. It means to be centering troopers nearby, although we'll have to look for cover as soon as we touch ground. The squad leader Robinson has already led a small team of elite soldiers there. After landing, you'll have to reconfirm with him immediately. The others have taken off already. You must hurry. Don't get left behind. Bon voyage, Octavia. Godspeed and all that. When you're ready, you can go up. Good luck. Hermione says to a select few soldiers. I'm ready. Octavia, you're the only person who has the low type for battle. You must arrive at the landing as soon as possible. If you don't know the way, you can follow the light path in front of you. Hermione speaks quickly and it's just instantly. Ha! And this is the only time gliding is really useful. And just follow the path. Because you have to finish this quest very quickly. I missed the landing spot, but oh well. Nativia, that was an impressively graceful landing. Looks like you made a good paratrooper too. Thank you, thank you. For those who have just arrived, let me sum it up. Listen closely, all of you. Not far up ahead is the demon portal. The portal leads to their world. The soldiers of the Dark Allegiance continuously destroy. We must destroy the temple gate, thus cutting off their reinforcements. One squad must distract the gate guards, while the other squad plants a bomb in front of the gate. Is that understood? Robinson looks over the assembled soldiers, meeting each person's eye briefly. Octavia, you're in charge of bringing down the leader of the guards. Without a leader, the demons will become confused and disoriented. That should help us to complete the mission. So these quests are basically the equivalents of like you're doing your party dungeons now, so you're doing dungeons. You know what that means? Oh, I is dead! Oh no! See, I just told you, this is gonna just take a while. And now it's time for the big Ayaya move! Ayaya! Set the trap again. See, you do this solo, but it just takes a while. So, and you know, if anyone wants to join me for the Blizzardberg party one, just hit me up in chat. I wouldn't mind the help, so. And boom! Also, this one is always just go fight. Good work, Nightavia. We've blown up the teleportation gates. Our foes will have trouble calling back for backup now. On to the next stage of the plan. Earlier, I sent Werner and a few members of the assault squad to sneak into the enemy camp. Our plan is to demolish part of the pincer attack. If my tactical deductions are correct, we should be able to halt the Dark Legions in advance. According to my analysis of the situation, the enemy has not yet to discover our position. Thus, I need you to ambush the enemy's camp, strike while the iron is hot, kill the artillerymen, and destroy all their weapons too. It should take a lot of pressure off Anaya. Once you set off, I'll take up some of my soldiers back to the start and start commotions to divert attention away from you. When you are done, find Werner. I'll figure out a way out to finish this battle. Any questions? No. Good. Let's get moving. Robinson and the soldiers grasp their weapons, narrowing their eyes. This was an awful idea of getting all of them aggroed at me at once. This was an awful idea. Whose idea was this? Oh wait, it was mine. I was fighting so many, and I defeated 3 of them. Woo! Alright. Okay. So, how was your everyone's days, you know? I want to know how everyone's been up to, you know? Ranty boy! Oh, I did not mean to just summon the Ayaya. Oh, Ayaya's out. Kexon, you're a 2-star?
Welcome to the wonderful world of classic.
Now let's go
background
get
music
another
streaming
one.
to you live from Los Angeles, California. The
Fight.
music comes from our Seeburg 1000, a background music system that was in popular use from the 1960s to the 1980s. We present the finest live background music available in the world from our extensive and varied music library. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast.
It helps a little bit, you know? There we go. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. After you destroy the Dark Legion's artillery down to the last cannon, go to the position provided by Robinson to find Winner and his companion. You look like you took down the entire artillery unit, like one-man army. I have a dragon serpent. Winner examines you with a bright grin, helping with glee. Then only leaves the last stage of our battle plan. Winner raises an eyebrow at you as he fires a signal flare into the sky. Commander Anaya surely saw the signal to proceed with her pincer attack. Winner mumbles, gazing upon you at the flare. Keep your spirit high. Double check that equipment. Be sure to engage the prince's attack with Commander Anaya. Barks Winner to his soldiers. Interrogate him, allocating some target buildings for you to destroy. Winner carefully hands you some heavily explosives. Your objective is to take care of those guards and destroy some enemies' personnel. Artillery, foundry, and armory. Meanwhile, I'll commence the attack of our enemy camp to divert their attention. This is a team quest. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Ignite! We get to commit arson! Yay! Arson! Yeah! This is much easier than fighting a bunch of other things. And last of our... And here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright. I don't care about anything else, we're running to Anaya. Nantavia, you made it to room one piece. Anaya calls out to you brightly, wiping freshly splattered demon blood from her face. You explain to Anaya what happened with Robinson, Werner, and the others. I understand. You've done impressively well. If it hasn't been for you, I sincerely don't know what we would have done. Says Anaya, hinting a hint of sadness in her voice as she pats your shoulder. A signal flare shines off in the sky, and Anaya looks at it puzzledly and shakes her head. Well, it looks like this wave of advancement has come to an end. Anaya comments, watching the slow progression of the front lines. That's Robinson's signal, which means he's already met up with Werner and now wants to withdraw from the enemy camp. Meanwhile, the sinister demons have already repaired the dark gates. With that, Anaya fires another flare up to the sky. I've given Robin the permission to retreat. I've just given Robinson the permission to retreat. Take this battle report to the intelligent volunteer for me. He will, in return, submit it to my report to Andre, the Templar commander. After that, well, get some rest. This war will persist for some time yet. It's a team mission. Go talk to someone. Team quest! And take you back, and yikes! You need a shower. Trevor smiles tightly as you realize you're covered in oozing grips and blood. You can reassess, chuckling at his demonstration as you hand him the document from Naya. I, the intelligent volunteer, hereby confirm the resistance of the front line battle report. Charm salutes at you formally. Nitavia and Boyev Gaia, I have every confidence in you, despite our current untidy appearance. For now, get some rest, but seriously, hose yourself down first. Other soldiers standing nearby salute you as you pass, though some are also pinching their nostrils to start eerily. Gosh, do I really smell that bad? Come on! I might draw art of that, just like me, like, covered in blood and stinking. So, we now have these. So now, we can use 2 of them for dragon points. Well, to be fair, we can use all but 2. We can use 4 of them for dragon points. And those are our dimension chests. Those are summoning. That's for summoning. So we also have our journey to the Blizzardberg. We need to repair our pistols. Thank you for letting me repair. Also, let's see what kind of guitars we can get. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some weapons for my from probably my bard, because she's the one with all the dragon points. My Reaper's the one with all the golden dragon points. She's literally maxed out on those, so. But before we continue, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, we'll be right back. just realized I never muted the mic. Okay, so we're back. Totally sorry that I did not mute the mic, and if you heard anything weird, I'm sorry. So, yeah, we're gonna go set off to Blizzardburg. Wow, that can be a mouthful. So, I don't really have anything to talk about. I use up all my funny on the weekends when I'm with other people. But are you guys ready for Phoenix Story? Like, yo. I am definitely 100% gonna make some hot chocolate before that stream starts, just so that we can have something, so we have hot chocolate to start. I suppose I heard from Gus. It's true that the war. You've heard from Gus. It's true that the war will determine our future has already begun. The Alliance army has infiltrated Ultra Valor and Blizzardburg. Our forces are so desperately battling the Shadow Knight's Dark Legions. We must do whatever we can to devote all of our manpower and material to this cause. We can't afford to lose this war. Baronius in grimly. I dispatched 2 archbishops to Ultra Valor and Blizzardburg to assist our knights, and I hope you can head to those areas to learn more about the war's progress. Please deliver these instructions to Salem, the bishop of Blizzardburg. I'm trusting you to take this to the front line safely. Grinning gingerly hands you a letter. You hand the Solium the letter from the Grand Bishop. She nods and takes it gracefully. This letter describes the person. It's you, isn't it, Nightavia? I can feel your strength pursuing inside you. And the Edelin at your side proves that you are the one. And Solon nods merely. Master, the aura of darkness is rather strong, merely mutters. It's true, warfare intensifies by the day. Many have died. This area has highly sought after vengeance points. I believe you and your friends can bring peace to the world. Just as Burma says, you are the hope of the future. Everyone believes in you. Now go, lead us to victory. May the blessing of light be with you always, Sarah says sagely. Nightavia, the situation from the front lines grows worse every passing minute. Ultra Valor and Blizzardburg are both in need of a Gaia like you to fight the good fight. But I believe Benners has something else in store for you. Once things have settled down in Ultra Valor and Blizzardburg, I'd like to head back tonight in Nevada and to report to Balance on our current status. You ask Alan for more matter on this detail. Ragnhart, no, I should call him the Shadow Knight. She sighs and continues. The Shadow Knight has continued to use the Cubic Gaia to open a passage to hell. He enlisted an entire army of powerful demons from the darkest depths. Perhaps you could you're acquainted with a few of them. You nod your head and add to the demons under the Shadow Knight has gone to lengths to remove the seal on the dragon of various runes. Yes, well, we need you to look more carefully. The Ministry of Magic is investigating those matters as we speak. According to reliable intelligence, the Shadow Knight's forces have already reached the Silent Ice Field. They will soon reach the grave of Lucina. Lucina, that's the first I've heard of that name. Is she the Shadow Knight's wife? You question Salem. Yes, Lucina is Reinhardt's wife. The horrible incident that so long ago remains a source of great regret for us. The Shadow Knight may have stolen the cube of Gaia in order to re-instruct Lucina. But no, that's impossible. Selena closes her eyes, knits her brows, and it seems to have lost herself in thought. You plan to ask more about the horrible incident she mentioned, but then you open your mouth to speak. Selena wastes the subject the way it was a flick of her wrist. Okay, that's one way to shut me up. Anyways, in addition to these two battle zones, the demons have also taken control of number of villages. Finish this quest, then report to Battlefront. Alright. Lawrence, you give us all our quests. Protect the supplies is our responsibility. No supplies, no victory. Plain and simple. New intelligence has already come back from the front lines. Natavia, I need you to run an errand for me. Take these 3 letters and deliver them to the camp's central, west, and the southern century captains. While you're there, please ensure that the camp is secure, okay? You not to take these 3 intelligence communities from Lawrence. This seems important, so you have to set off straight away. And then in the break, I went to go get more water. Natavia, be on your guard. Frequent attacks from the ruined ghosts of the main tombs to this house have been reported. At the present, the situation is under control, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Please report to Logistic Officer Lawrence at the moment. We do not win reinforcements. Ooh, words. Natavia, it's an honor. Greeting. Certainly, this is a very stable. We have no emergencies. The supply of salvage from Fearin Village are currently being transported back. Please report this information to a Logistic Officer Lawrence. Natavia, it's good to see you. Nothing special to report here from camp. However, I will remain vigilance. At least anything unexpected to arise. Would you convey this to Logistic Officer Lawrence for me? You quickly deliver the intelligence reports. Somewhat frantic to a somewhat frantic Lawrence. He glances quickly over the reports, and his followers burrs on Nick. You don't waste any time out there, do you, Natavia? I'm so relieved that I can still rely on you help at this crucial time. Yes, because I look like I could be freezing to death, because I'm in a dress in a freaking blizzard berg. Why did I think this would be a good outfit to wear? Mainly because I don't have any other outfits ready. Actually, I do, but I just had to pull out a collection of the 6 effort. There are still a number of soldiers searching salvageable supplies in Fear Village. To win this conflict, we must utilize our resources and information to the fullest extent. Unfortunately, at the present... Also. Boom. Boom. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to carry out the duties that the soldiers that we station are working with minimal protection. We never know when the enemy may strike. Those soldiers are aware their task could be a suicide mission. I'd like to have their fear in village to both help out the scavenging and expect the scene. Once the soldiers see you, the great Natavia, have turned the battle, their morals will soar. Wow. Is that all I am to people? That I'm literally just morale boost for your people, Lawrence? Oh, well, fine. I guess I can be morale boost. It's fine. It's 100% fine. You take the supplies you just collected and add them to the pile beside Leonard. This gets his attention. When he turns to you, his cloudy eyes brighten and his narrow lips turn at the corners just slightly. Everyone, look lively! Natavia has come to give us a hand. That's it. Put your back into it. We're all going to make through this alive. Yes, I'm the savior everybody needs. And I'm cold. No, I actually am really cold. Someone, please, if I could, where's my, sweatshirt? Where did I put my sweatshirt? I'm getting kind of cold. Also probably because I've been drinking a lot of water. Ice cold water, that is. I'm so thankful, Nightavia. Just showing your face here has encouraged my soldiers more than the entire day of my motivational shouting. Though I must admit, I do enjoy good shouting. Isn't it great to just go shouting like this? It's amazing! I don't want to be too loud because my parents are getting ready for bed. Skeleton soldiers, take up your arm! Warning shouts from the soldier echo in your ear. With an instant learner, his expression darkened. Blast! Just as those things were going well. Listen up! Listen, everyone! Drop your work immediately! From ranks, Leonard's voice booms the area. Soldiers tense up, sounding very alert. You know exactly what you must do. You'll have to strike down the ambushing ice skeletons before they can do any damage. Those beastly bleached bones could cause countless casualties. Though of impending disaster could get your blood pumping as your pulse quickens. Yeah, warming up, warming up, warming up, warming up, warming up. Hi-ya! See, I've taken care of the ISO. Oh, also, let's get Cax and about guy here. Run back to Lawrence. Lawrence beams appreciatively upon hearing your report. We are very close to losing that team there. Now that the fight has been picked up to the south, we couldn't really afford another serious blow like that. A recommended team patrolling the south just sent back some startling news. The slain from the battles long ago have been stirring from their graves. The enemy has globed their undead bodies to mount the waves upon their attack from us, stretching our camp's defenses to the limit. Alright, cool. Also, switching back to Ayaya. Ayaya! Ayaya! Let's just get multiple ghosts out, hopefully. There we go. 3 ghosts. 4 ghosts. Okay, no ghosts that time. Oh yeah, Ayaya, someone's dead. Ayaya? Ayaya! Sure, you can fight out here. Okay, we need one more. Actually, no, let's go for Caxton. Because He's good out there in battle. And he's kind of like our 2-star in this mess. If I could 3-star him, that would be great. Not gonna lie. Oh, we got the Rune Ghost, finally. We have investigated many nameless tombs. Alright, let's go talk to Venance. Oh, Nativia! Is that you? So glad you're here to help. I don't know anyone else who could get past the wild pack of boars. There were boars. You look in the direction of Vincent pointing, and lo and behold, a horde of blue boars stare back at you as you ready, Betty, bloodshot eyes. They ram themselves repeatedly against the vanguard soldiers' barricade. Yikes.
We also have an eBay store. Search Seaberg Music Library, Inc.
The ghost spinners that manipulate these ghosts hide themselves in a bit of frozen in the water cure. You just said ice, the ice coordinates. But these blasted ice boards have prevented the vanguard soldiers from getting any further. Vanguard soldiers levitated these wooden platforms in an attempt to create a bridge. They don't just have the strength to they just don't have the strength to carry the mission themselves. So that just leaves you to complete the quest. You'll have to jump onto the plane for a trance the wild boars herd, and then kill the ghost spinners. Piece of cake, right? Yeah, piece of cake. Yeah. Yep, you're so confident in my skills. If you get concerned by the boars, the vanguard sorcerers can help you escape. When you finish the task, hurry back to Lawrence. It's very hard for us to maintain contact with the camp. I'm always fearful when I go off duty. I'll return to find something horrible has happened there. Alright, let's go. Bridging! This one is fine to like... It's kind of when you're so high up to like kind of know where you are at. So when something like that happens, it's great. Yes, you just... And it's like, there? How did we get the ice boars? Nope. Ghost spinners! Hi! Die, please. And boom. Leave. You tell Lawrence about getting past the boars and slaying the ghost spinners. He smiles widely at your story. In there, sirs, only Vince and his men could have come up with a plan like that. And all in all, though, I would say things are just about closed out this quest. I'm most grateful, Nitavia. However, the situation remains violent. If you are willing to stick around and help some more, we could sure use you, Lawrence says, glimmering hope in his eyes. Alright, protecting the front line. Okay. Our armies are split into 4 divisions at the moment. In addition to the church's force, there is the pirate fleet, the Dorse Casman, and the church's fleet. Those pirates are a bit busy with the Sapra, though. Do you think you could help them out? Oh, it's been a while since I got to go talk to them. Oh, in a point of Gaia. Great. With your help, those separates will get what's coming to them. Come on, enough of that now. See here? You're not a pirate anymore, you know? Yet you still act like such a brute. Going out of your business so carelessly. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do with your life? Just throw it all away and then wave about a bottle of rum? Sarah addresses the wound of the cat-eye sailor, berating him as she supplies stinging at Faceook. The wounded mariner seems totally fear-stricken. It's not clear whether he's actually important or just a first Lena. Yes, she's so intimidating. Oh, wait, Natavia, it's you. There's still so many wounded men in this camp awaiting help. Don't just stand there, lend a hand. These foolish men if these foolish men are saved, we can never have enough help. These soldiers are stricken by a cold energy during their combat with the Nagas. Their flesh is slowly turning to solid ice. We're gonna need to torch the center of the camp before we can dispel the cold energy. I trust you know what to do, right? Thanks in advance. Alright. Pick up wood. One soldier saved. 2 soldiers saved. Sailors saved. 3 saviors saved. 4 saved. 5 saved. Nailed it. Great job, Natavia. Sorry to bother you with all this, but so few people know how to properly heal the wounded. Not only that, but Sandra is also looking in the distance. I heard the petuous wailing of sailors. I couldn't just stand here hear their suffering. Well, anyways, the sooner they're cured, the better. And the sailor who not a moment ago looked utterly terrified, now looks tenderly at Serena, troubled face wishing longingly. But this case only causes her anger to erupt once again. Hey! What are you looking at? That's it! Next one of you gets injured, you will stay injured! The sailor scrambled in every direction, avoiding Serena's fury. Gosh, she is intimidating. There's still one person to be healed. Someone quite fearless. Serena mirrors with a sigh. Mac, oh, never mind. Natavia, according to those wounded soldiers, there's a waterfall near the northeast of the lake. The Nagas have placed many totems there that spits freezing vapor. Those totems give the Nagas great advantage over the attacking soldiers. Sailors, could you smash those totems for the sake of the brave fighters? Oh, and well, if you would, could you find Senior Stamper's turning scarlet? You know who I mean. Please go see if he's in need of any help of any kind. Please, but don't. Under any circumstances, tell him I sent you. Understood? Ask enigmatically. Her rage mounts again. Okay, I'll leave you here to berate your sailors. Alright, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do. Actually, while we're at it, I'm going to collect 5 of these real quick, so that way I can just break them. I can break them real quick when we get to that quest. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just to make my life a little bit easier. Natavia, is that you? Sorry to run into you at a time like this, but this battle is kind of pressing. I don't really have time to chat over tea right now. So I wish I would some finger sandwich. So I sure wish I had some sandwich fingers, Max said sarcastically. We tracked the Nagas across the lake to this area. We originally meant to simply report the fact that they had been stopped here back to the church, but that would have been a mission accomplished for us. But circumstances left us with no choice but to keep assailing them. Upon arriving here, the Nagas immediately went into battle mode. They began performing some kind of ritual ceremony. It seems to me that if we waited for the church to get the message and come to our aid, it would already be too late, and the Nagas would have brought their plan into fruition. I determined that we need to stop them immediately, or at least, very least, delay them. That's how we ended up in this situation, Max says with a dry smile. Boss, Captain. Another wave of Nagas is approaching, the sailor shouts. Boss, listen, Envoy Gaia, I'll be brief. This is a time of offense. The Nagas are planning something sinister, and it revolves around the crystal pillars in the middle of the lake. I just know it. Go smash those crystal pillars. The more the better. Mac, a former dastardly pirate, seems so upstanding and noble that you feel compelled to aid him and his crew in their task. See, now it's much easier because we don't even have to leave because we already collected some. Boom. Also, boom. Natavia, you did a fine job. We're all in all of your bravery. Wow, you got more pink toenails than all of our cannons put together. Looks like I'll have to put up my game if I want to be part with adventurers like you. Back in my day of Bantony, I simply fed from anyone who could best me. But that's all in the past. Now I am responsible for protecting my people. I must ensure that I have the strength to actually do it. Brave. Come on. For now, we have to take care of these Nagas. Crew, get a move on. We have the Naga. We'll have Naga soup tonight. The character has roared with pride and fervor. Envoy of Gaia, we're gonna send the single flare now. Hopefully, it'll catch the eye of defending Nagas. While their attention is diverted, get behind them, kill the Naga war priest, crying out the sinister ritual. Ha! See, when we kill those, we'll have more for tomorrow. Actually, I could just go like that. Terrific! And Boya, the Nagas have begun retreating, and it's all thanks to you. I think we'll be getting a little extra gold from the church for this commission, eh? Don't spend it all in one place. I work for the church, basically, now. It's nothing like a feeling victory, but all the same, I feel a little nauseous at the prospect. Going back and face Sienna, admits Mac. You can hear her stomach growling and churning. So everyone's afraid of her! I find that hilarious. We better off riding the tides of victory when pursuing the enemy. Eventually, though, I'll man up and face Sienna. By then, perhaps you'll realize that this was no fool's errand. It was an advantage of deep consequences, and I did it for her. Godspeed, Mac! Godspeed! The Nagas have a stronghold in the highlands west of the lake. They're going to hoard dramatic essence there. Once they gather the certain amounts, they'll ship them out. Max peers through the telescope far away, the faraway Naga stronghold. Their camp destroyed at the moment, though. If we strike, then when the iron is hot, I think we'll have a good chance at overwhelming them. Heck, we may even seize a well-earned chance to catch up our breath. Natavia, I was wondering to fight shoulder to shoulder with you here, but we can't head back to camp yet. Without first making sure the area is secure. And, well, actually, I wanted to ask you one more thing. Max says sheepishly, shifting his feet. After taking care of the Naga stronghold, could you return to the sailor camp and tell Sienna, tell her that I'll be back soon? Tell her not to be angry, and I'll apologize for her properly and make it up to her somehow. Possibly with jewelry, or chocolate, or flowers. Mac, when you see Sienna again, Godspeed! You can't help but find Mac's embarrassment amusing. The cat's eye crew nearby is snicker at their lovelorn leader. Looks like the ear-swift, pillaging, plundering buccaneer is now completely a reformed man. Maybe a little whipped. A little. Well, we can't laugh now. We're in the middle of war. I might make the archives name that. Just, we can't laugh now, we're in the middle of war. Well, that's a scarecrow to everybody and any and everybody. Hi-ya! Alright. Natavia, you're back. Did you find Mac? Why isn't he with you? Was he injured? Sienna asked rapid-fire questions, clearly anxious. As Sienna paced, you explain everything about Mac's situation. Upon hearing the details, Sienna gives a sigh of utter relief. Well, as long as he's all right. Sienna closes her eyes and breathes deeply. A grin spreads over her face. I really appreciate the fact that you helped the Cat's Eye pirate crew and Natavia. I'm not angry at all. Why would I would never get over. I would never get angry at something so trivial. How silly! An aura of tension hits you like a brick wall. Sienna's bright, passed-on smile makes you incredibly nervous. Oh God. Godspeed, Mac, when you return to her. Godspeed. Alright, what do you have next for us, Lawrence? Our news are split into 4 dimensions. In addition to the Church's forces, the pirate fleets, the Dwarf's conference, and the Church's elite. The Dwarfs have run into a bit of trouble. The Alliance Dwarfs at the local and the locals aren't getting along. Can you fix it? I guess we have to go deal with people not getting along. Okay. It would be great if someone helped out. Just like when the army was victorious at Kakarot Forest. Wait, well, hey, there you are, my best pilot. Is that all I am to you, Augustus? I'm just your best pilot. I thought we were more than that, Augustus. Can't cry over it now. We have work to do. These dwarfs from Merely are usually stubborn, which drives me mad. Even the dwarfs are generously relentless. These ones are over the top impossible. They argue with us consistently and how to operate the robots. When we reach our conclusions, we're getting stuck in an argument with those sick-headed fools. It's a waste of time. I mean, according to the third chapter of the series of robots. I'm fearful this could turn into an incredibly boring lecture. Sorry, we can't laugh. We're in the middle of a war. You kindly remind Augustus that the complaints never solve anything. He scratches his back on his head with an embarrassing sigh. I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot you don't know much about this. Wait a second. I have an idea. You're the perfect candidate to settle this argument. We can't persuade one another. We'll have to use a third party to settle it. Genius! Why has anyone in the history of mankind thought of that? Would you please try to settle the arguments between the two dwarfen craftsmen arguing in the refuge? I'm so bleeding annoyed. No, I'm so bleeding annoyed. The best way to use frost crystals would be make the ice-based weapon. You're such an idiot. The dwarf shouts at another dwarf angrily. Your vehicle is really awful. Why would you say that? Try saying that to my face. My armor will make you regret it. No, my armor! Only idiot would think that the best use of those crystals would be a cooling system. You're a complete moron to think otherwise. Steen on us, we're always right. Your vehicle is very awful. What did you say? I'll say. Alright, they're gonna just say the same thing always. Just tell one of them that their vehicle is very awful and just call it okay. I'm bleeding annoying. And only an idiot would think, alright, cool. Well, the way you settled the dispute is very straightforward, I guess you could say. Augustus appears that you miss it all. Never mind. As long as you did what ends the dispute between the craftsmen, it's all worth it. Now that we've cleared the air, though, we ought to reinforce getting rid of some of the dastardly demons occupying Maryland. Nativia, since you're here, why didn't you give us a hand? You weren't busy anyways, were you? I have lots of things to do, but I guess I can help you with your problems. I heard the doors from the Marylands that were just west of her is an entrance to leading abandoning the frost crystal mine. It was deserted because the tunnel leading to the mine collapsed, but the frost crystals inside have not been fully mined. And that just happens that we brought a brand new drilling tool with us. With this tool, we can dig out anything. It's not exactly though precise, but hey, a few cracked gems are a small piece to pay with lots of sparkly stuff. Ooh, sparkly, click, click. It's like every D&D player with their dice. Just sparkly. I mean, I don't have many sparkly dice, but you'll have to take my word for sparkly click-clacks. Please bring the tool with you in the entrance to the abandoned mine and assist us in gathering frost crystals. We need to make a siege robot armor. Plus, they're just so damn pretty. Afterwards, please give them to Martino. He'll know what to do with them. Wow. Now I'm just now I'm just doing the dwarf's dirty work for them. Not so precise, but it works. One frost crystal. 2 frost crystals. Who dares to interrupt me while I'm brainstorming my next dynamic battle robot? Hello, genius at work here. Oh, it's you, Nightavia. What you heard was classified, by the way. Don't tell Augustus under any circumstances. My lips are sealed, mainly because I have Tumugi always in my mouth. You came to gather frost crystals? Wonderful! Each use of frost crystals is essential to launching attacks on Merlin. And as soon as we deploy our brand-sinking new frost crystal robots into the battlefield, those demons will know the agony of defeat. Materno, something terrible happened. The blaster deadly spider webs have reared their ugly multi-eyed heads, trapping our pilots in the silken webs and kidnapping them. Well, that's certainly not good. We don't have many pilots who can control the robots left. We definitely can't afford to lose them to test the spiders. Those giant spiders wrap up their prey as sticky webbing and carrying them away. The battle robots can't rescue the pilots without injuring them while destroying the web. We Dwarvian craftsmen are lovers, not fighters! I'm a lover and a fighter, though. And we're not very good at loving. And not fighting. And we're not even very good at loving! I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. We're in the middle of a war here. Nightavia, we need you to save them. Let's head to the tunnel in the south. Break into the web to rescue the pilots. Stay alert, though. Our enemy could be trapped inside the webs, too. There we go. Nailed it. We're doing great. Okay. Oh my, did the church send you? Please, the others need help. They're trapped in spider webs. You explained to him that the other Doris pilots have been rescued. The injured Doris leaves inside. Oh, thank goodness. I can finally relax for a moment. The dwarf closes his eyes peacefully. Realizing he is about to fall asleep, you shake him hard, trying to wake him. Come on, just a few seconds after die. I'm so exhausted. Can't you let me take a nap? No, we're in the middle of a war! Oh, by the way, here are the operating manuals and instruction booklet for the battle robots. Please bring it to the robots assembly near the point of the front. Boot up the robot and use them to take them to the deadwood logs. I'll catch up with you after my nap. Promise. As soon as Yako hands you the equipment, he closes his eyes, instantly falls asleep, and begins to snore. You're at a loss of what to do with him, and you wish you had earplugs. Yeah. If it was like that loud and annoying, yes. After you calibrate and configure the automation according to the instructions, the battle robot reaches a point of optimal success. Now it's ready to be booted up in a moment's notice. Not far away, the fierce battle rages on between the battle robots and the Deadwood log. This is a brutal fight that caused tremendous damage and many casualties. So it's time to get into your vehicle and bring the battle to an end at long last. Whew. Now we're fighting as robots! Because when in doubt, robots! That's what the dwarves say anyways, when in doubt, robots! And that's all I'm fighting with Edelons. So, yeah. So one more. Alright.
Hi, this is
now let's go talk to Augustus.
When I want to chill out after a show, I listen to Seaberg1000.com.
Do 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 boo do boo do boo 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 boo. I don't like how slow I can go. You look a bit worse for the wear, but at least you're safe. How did operating the new battle robot feel? Did you manage to take down all the Deadwood logs? You inform Augustus that the situation at the Deadlock Bugs Assembly's ground, and explain that the beast cannot be wiped out entirely. After listening to you, Augustus lets loose a forlorn sigh. I suppose I can only hold out hope that the Alliance Army will get rid of the mastermind demon as soon as possible. Until that happens, though, we can only keep fighting and do our best. Now would be a good time to collect the data from the robots. We just need to analyze the situation from a different perspective. Alright, cool. But we're going to go back to the base. Because, your girl needs to pee again. I'm sorry, I drink a lot of water. And when you drink a lot of water, you gotta go to the bathroom a lot. So we'll be right back. And this time I'll make sure to remember to mute the mic. we're back. Gotta switch back over to gameplay. Okay, so we have one last Battlefront stuff to do. And it's more Team Quest stuff! And the church is elite. Wait, hold on. Okay, our armies are split into 4 dominants in addition of the pirate fleets, the Dwarven Craftsmen, and the church is elite. Even the church is elite are having trouble on the front. You could gather some friends. If you could gather some friends and go help them out, it might turn the tide. Or I could do it myself. It'll just take longer. Might turn the tide. This quest is very difficult. It is recommended you attempt it with a party. Or not! We don't have time to go get friends. So we'll just have to fight our way through it all. Yeah. Solo. Hello, dead wedlogs. The situation is looking dire. We need to smash through the enemy lines, but I don't have anyone left to send. Where can I find some warriors now? Nitavia, you're just in time. Things are getting tense around here. All I need you to do, I need you to tell the Alliance Army at last the latest tactic. The army will be dispatched into Merlin was segmented due to an ambush. Our foes have positioned themselves around the entrance of the village. Our original strategy, which involved launching the squad into the village, won't work because they simply don't have the manpower. We lost too many soldiers in the ambush. We need your help, Nitavia. Once you kill the demi-drakes that guard the gate, we can send in reinforcements. It's the only way to turn the situation around. Our enemy is very strong and powerful, so I suggest you recruit some skilled partners. You can't win this battle alone. Or can I? Can't I? This mission is a group mission, thus more difficult. We suggest that you recruit members and form a team to take on the quest. Or not! You don't understand how powerful I am! This is gonna take a while because they didn't ramp up the difficulty of this. Do 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 do. This is why we launch all of attacks. That's the first polar Rex we killed. Nice. Like, we suggest you go take this with friends. And I'm just like, but I want to do the impossible. And do exactly what you told me not to do. Do whatever you said, but do it solo, you know? That just shows how fruitful you are as a person. That you when it says you should go get some other people. Also, now that it's March, I totally forgot to say this. Happy Women's History Month, everybody! Is that backup? Thank goodness it's Nitavia. We're saved! Henry grins excitedly. We've been trapped here for some time. We don't believe the majority of the enemy forces are based here. This is the place only served as a pathway for military informants. Therefore, we set our sights on intercepting and interacting the Ice House Blazers who deliver said intelligence. They are swift, but you'll need luck on your side if you hope to catch them, and really good running shoes. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to change shoes then, because I don't think heels are good for battle, even though I've been wearing them ever since I woke. On your way to the enemy's base, if you encounter any Ice House Blazers who broke through our defense, do your best to intercept them. It's a group mission that's more difficult, blah blah blah. interrupt them. If you aggro them, it's just as fun. And plus, if you say this isn't a group effort, I am doing it in a group. I'm doing it with my Eidolon. Duh. Also, I just realized I didn't have my... Doing quite good here. It's something to do. See, like I said, this isn't bad. It just takes longer than doing it solo. Like if you had a group, if you had, depending on like who you had in your group, it would just be like, oh yeah. I need to just stop. It's gonna end up so much time. Natavia, you arrived just in time. The horde of Frostcliffs are about to attack. They're going to hurl giant rocks at us. Please stop them from smashing us into goo. If they keep throwing these boulders, they'll damage our cannons beyond repair. However, the Frostcliffs are silly and tricky foes. It takes a lot to injure them. We really need your support. Just kill the Frostcliffs throwing rocks. They'll leave the rest to us. Those who have already entered the village are in need of help too. Please continue forward to the village after you finish your task. We're counting on you. This is a group mission. That's number 7. Bleh. I don't need your help, game. I don't need other people. I just need to keep hitting things. Yeah. Oh god, there's so many. Ha! Okay, I don't need to fight any more of the cliffs, just the golems. Ha! Heal! And also, if you ever get to a high enough level and you decide you want to do the Battlefront quest, because like I said, it's great for like guild contribution and stuff, so. But you know what's also good for guild contribution? Dungeon running. Well, party dungeon running. So get yourself a group of friends and dungeon run yourself to victory. Like, are you supposed to do these as a party? Yes. Do I? No. All right, let's go to Alex. It's the next one of our adventure. Also, technically, the last stop of the adventure. Oh look, a broken waypoint. Natavia, we meet again. Unfortunately, each time we met, it seems nothing ever good comes of it. But hey, Hey, I'm glad to see you here again. Let's have a high-pitched giggle. Dude, are you okay? These demons think they have their own place, huh? Well, they're dead wrong. We'll destroy the Dark Legion before they make any progress with their evil scheme. I tried to hold them off. Nitavia, please protect the other Vanguard soldiers. They don't stand a chance against the powerful Frost ambitions mutilating it like dragons' Germanic essence. This is a group mission more difficult, blah blah blah. I've been fighting with one while we were speaking. It's totally fine. Because everything here is just a only enemy. That's just kind of how it is here. And we deal with that, okay? That's how things are. You just, you deal with it. Even if you don't like it, you deal with it. Hi-ya! And boom. You're welcome. Well done, Nitavia. Kill those Dark Legion fools. Show them no mercy, Alex shouts, tears in his eyes. You look around and see the Vanguard soldiers locked in battle. Some already died, while others mortally wounded. Blood runs rivers through the dirt. You instantly understand Alex's fury. Bust! More demons have teleported here. Nitavia, I know you've worked hard, but I need you to deliver the information to Victoria, or we'll be at a distinct disadvantage here. You nod curiously, eager to help, just as... Well, fuck, I got too far away. Just as Alex stops you. Before you go, could you get rid of the bleaker skeletons? They've been teleported here at an alarming rate. My hands are full, but under no circumstances should the soldiers know that I can't handle this alone. The Vanguard soldiers who took part of the battles in Maryland, Alex considers Alex not only their leader, but also their mentor. To also keep their morale, that you must drive off the Dark Legion and finish demons. It's a group message. That's okay. Been fighting with, like, as previous, I've been fighting with one before. Ha! This is kind of like the last boss. Even though we're... Oh, Quack's in the... Yeah, come back out for the final fight. Okay, to Victoria! Quick, before we die! You rush to Victoria to inform her of the current situation in Merlin. You explain to Alex's circumstances. Victoria's heart sinks deep into thought, chewing her lips anxiously. I didn't think Alex would have such a tough time. I thought to figure a new military strategy to further disrupt our enemy's attack. Otherwise, they'll leave us here completely surrounded in no time flat. Thanks for bringing me the news from the front line, Nitavia. The current situation has come to an impasse. But with your assistance, we should be able to shake things up. If possible, we'd love your help. Alright, thank you. And also thanks for the level up. Okay, so, we're not quite done yet. We have to open we have to open some chests. Alright, so now that's all done. To the Grand Bishop. Ahoy! Away! Alright. Now, more damage. Thank you. Alright. So, after we talk to the Grand Bishop and get this done, we'll... Alright. You relay the statuses of Vulture Valor and Elizabeth Berg, and give a detailed report to the Grand Bishop about the situation on the front line. Octavia, with your help, the balance of the battles in Vulture Valor and Elizabeth Berg have tipped in our favor. We successfully prevented the demon army from gaining ground. The next step is to reconquer lost territory. Silent probably mentioned it to you, but the Shadow Knight's demon army has occupied many villages and land. The locals have either sustained or extensive casualty or been enslaved. I need you to travel to the areas most affected by the war. According to my source, Ramus, Reach Land, and Emerald Marsh are in the greatest need of your trouble. Ramus Reach? When I was fighting in Vulture Valor, I heard Oem say something he was preparing to go fight in Ramus Reach. The fact that even Odom has rushed to Ramus Reach is proof that the situation in Ramus Reach must be serious. You ask the Grand Bishop whether he has anything else to tell you. That's right, Alex's troop and the Marker Command Post are there. The force is utter turmoil. Ramus Reach is under the control of the demons. I would suggest you start with Ramus Reach. Gus will tell you to do. Oh, so we didn't get a choice with that. Okay. But that's where we're gonna wrap up for today. So, sorry, Cedarburg. I love your music, but it's time to wrap you up because we're back over to these intro and outro music. So, like I said, that is all for today with Aura Kingdom. We will be back on Thursday for the last part of episode 2 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulation. Sorry about that. Friday I might be around for some Gartic with my friends. If not, I leave you guys. We'll be back Saturday for Gmod, and we'll be back for Sunday with all the mod 6, probably with lots of like quest progression, because unless we decide unless somebody prepares a minigame between now and then, but I don't know. I know there was an idea for a minigame out there with those books that they found last time, that they found between the first and last stream. But other than that, I also have lots of mana to gather. so I only got the mana pool like half full right now, and I want it to be full, and then I also want to fill the mana tablet. And, make sure I just have plenty of mana to go around. So that way I can just go boom, 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 boom with everything there. But I should say, Alexa, tell us an interesting fact. Alexa, tell us an interesting fact. Okay, I don't have anyone to raid, so I guess this is where we wrap up for tonight. So, sorry, I had my stream up and it was just like, whoa, that's like a speech jammer and a half. Anyways, so we're gonna wrap it up for here tonight. I would like everyone again to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you guys later.